Oh, hello, Dirt the Gamer here. So, recently I've been talking with all of my friends and trying to explain how I'm super good at Apex Legends, which is obviously a lie. So, what I need is a little bit of assistance on finding the best way to show that I am in fact amazing at Apex Legends, and that's where you come in. So I'm just gonna pick a few clips to choose from, and you just let me know what you think are the best ones to use. Okay, let's go ahead and start. So the first clip that we got here, I think is a good example of my endurance. So we have a buddy who jumps down here, and they're on the other side of the barrier, and then they go onto the other side of the barrier, and then they jump over it, and then they jump over it again. But I stuck with them, even though I was very low on health, and I think it's a testament to my perseverance. So how did this one end? I can't remember. Yeah, so I went into Beast of the Hunt and I just went ham. I just went crazy. So the beginning of this clip is probably more important than the end. This right here, this was a good clip. I remember things were pretty nuts. My health was very low. There was a lot of peoples in the way. And I just figured, you know, let's use an arc star. And we do that, and it happened to be quite useful. And I tossed a grenade, and very much useful yet again. This little buddy was slipping and sliding everywhere like there was soap on the ground. But I stuck with it. Saw that they were reviving and said, nah. And just like that, all three of them in the dirt, no pun intended, and I was a new kill leader. Now, I can't remember how this one ended either. Yes, I went into Beast of the Hunt and just wrecked myself. So the end of this clip is also probably useless. But aside from gunplay, you know, I want to also showcase my ability to traverse the map and get around. So right here, I climbed this rope and went over, flew onto this thing, and I really want to showcase how well I know the terrain. So I had a perfect jump. This didn't go the way I remember. This one, okay, this is probably the better clip to be using. So I was playing as Pathfinder, and I don't remember if that's relevant at all, but when I remember anything, I'd like to be proud of that. I had to revive my buddy, and I saw someone else was using it, so I waited patiently in line, and then went up very politely. Then I noticed that they were really in trouble, so I hopped in to save the day at the last second, because, you know, that's what I do. It's just how I operate. That's the kind of pig I am. But I did notice that the walls were closing in on us, so I bravely got out of there by myself and left them to fend for themselves, because you gotta eventually teach them how to swim, you know? You gotta push the birds out of the nest, right? And I did apologize, because I knew they probably wouldn't have been super stoked about being left behind. But I think they understood. They knew. They knew it was unavoidable. And then soon enough, there was only 2 squads left, and I'll let it speak for itself. Hey, don't move, thank you. I'm just gonna go this way. And now I'm over here. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you so much. Love you. Hello there. Cinnamon sugar swirls in every bite. So that right there was my very first win in Battle Royale. I was able to clinch it by myself, which I was very proud of, and it was the first of many, we will say. From then on out, I had a new perspective. I saw that it was possible, even for a little pig like me who hadn't been playing for that long. So right here you can see there were 2 squads left, and I did what anyone would do, beast of the hunt, and we all know exactly how that goes. But in this instance, I mean, I got a knockdown, and that's pretty good. And things were really foggy. There was something up with the clouds, so it was hard to see, but you know, I stuck with it. I used the little punchums, and I did. I just, you know, it was great. It was perfect, flawless. Sometimes the exciting stuff is at the beginning of a match, though, like right here, for instance, where I got 2 right in a row, and I was happy about that. And you know, you always got to make sure they're not going to get back up. It's like zombies. You don't want to run that risk. So I helped out my buddy, and then as you can see there, very strategically, I used their body as a shield, which is, I think, innovative. Aside from showcasing innovation with these clips, we have this one which showcases my driving skills. Now, I am licensed to operate many fictional vehicles, and in this case you can see I did press the wrong button to jump out instead of something else, and then we got Night Owl jumped in and then jumped out because they had something else they had to do. I think they had to send a letter to their grandmother, and I just kept driving really goodly. I didn't bump into anything. It was really neat and clean, and I got to my destination, and I was able to flank the enemy pretty successfully, as you'll be able to see. Yeah. So this was not the only time during this control match when I was really in charge of the map, in charge of the battlefield. We had this instance where there was a lot of enemies surrounding my besties, and I was able to help them all out very well. And now in that instance, my bullets didn't really hit the target. And same here, not too many landed, but you don't need the bullets to land if it's for suppressing fire purposes, which is what that was. And now right there, that's when I got back into it. And of course, I booted up the Beast of the Hunt and just went crazy. Look at this, like 2 in a row. This is where I get back in the groove. I just got on a roll. I was a regular fat-free butter.
They're near.
This one right here, I like this clip here because I think it shows communication with team members and how much of a team player I really am. So I had some friends here that enjoyed talking, and my mic wasn't plugged in, but I enjoyed listening, which is great. And we got to the final squad and came away with it.
Let's go! Oh my god.
Let's go.
Let's
Good game,
go.
teammates.
Good game, good game.
First battle royale game back from the offline, and we kicked off.
I just really appreciated their energy and their positivity. It was nice. It was nice. So sometimes it's not about those action-packed moments. Sometimes it's just about precision, as you'll be able to see here. But wait, there's more. Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty good one, but I do that all the time, so I'm sure I'll find more examples. What this particular arena clip here showcases is a good amount of teamwork. So they were trapped down there, but my friends threw out a grenade, which was great because then I was able to step in and sweep up. That's why I'm nicknamed the Custodian. And the ending of all these rounds was just as satisfying because I had my friends over there to distract them while I landed the final blow. It's just, it's a beautiful sight. I think that one's good. But not everything goes to plan in arenas or any other game mode. So right here, it was match point for the enemy when I noticed I didn't have any more teammates. You see Cheeks over there is disconnecting. We already lost the other friend. But I said, I'm still going for it, you know? I knew that there was very little chance that I would make it out alive with a 1v3, but I still went for it. I was very brave, and the results speak for themselves. As you can see here. So yeah. I also have one very special clip that I happened to record whilst streaming on Twitch. By the way, I stream on Twitch. If you wanted to know that information, now you do. So nervous. There's that one. Where was the other one now? Mark him, mark him. Unfunny Bubby. Hello. Ooh, yeah, let's just do it. Full send, full send. Yes, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. I couldn't see what was happening, but we did it. Yay. It's always really nice when you have a good win in Battle Royale and you take all of that adrenaline and that confidence with you to the next match. And that's exactly what happened here. Took home the championship and then just flew on that high right into the next match and just destroyed the competition relentlessly. This is one match I shall never forget. It was only a 2v3, but I had my good buddy Fuse over here, and we didn't let the odds stand in our way. Now I got a couple good arena clips possibly here, and I don't know which one I like more. This one is nice because I used the little punch, and the punch is always good, especially when it's fruit flavored. But I don't know if this was the best clip or if the next one is superior. In either case, it shows that I don't get overwhelmed easily, even though I do in fact get overwhelmed easily.
Yo.
The last clips that I have to share is from a game that went on just about as long as any arenas games could actually go. It was a brutal fight. In the first round, we did pretty good. We had good teamwork and communication. But it didn't always last. We would have little moments where we were doing tremendous, and then some moments where things were not going our way. I even had a moment where I stood out above the crowd. And then, of course, I followed that up by throwing a grenade onto the ground, running into a circle, and going right into the explosion. Everything just went back and forth, back and forth. They were up, and then we were up, and then they were up again, and then it was down to a tiebreaker, and then things had to go even further than that. And eventually, things finally worked out, and we could rest. And I got 12 kills, but that's not a big deal. So friends, definitely let me know what you think the best clips were, what clips you think I can get rid of, and maybe what else I should showcase, maybe how I navigate the main menu, because I am pretty good at switching those tabs. Well, thank you so very much for your attention and your assistance. I love you so much, and I hope you have a day that is better than other some days for you.